Okay, hello year 6. I'm back again. Miss Maricel is here. Are you ready to learn a new things? Okay. We have learned this already in the class, and I hope you, if you have any confusion, you can just watch my videos, and I'm sharing you always the link of my channel, the YouTube channel. So you can just watch again if you have any confusion to help yourself to improve, okay? So our lesson for today is all about number machine. We have learned yet previously the number sequence. You need to know the rules and also completing a shape patterns and listing down the patterns of the from the number sequence, number patterns, or shape patterns, or diagrams. This time we are going to have the number machine. Do you know what is number machine? Do you know the vending machine? The vending machine, like you have to put a fills so that it will work, right? Once you put a 100 fills or the token, it will work, isn't it? So this is like the vending machines. So our lesson for today is all about number machine. You should know how to create a sequence using the number machine and calculate the output given on input, and the rule in a number machine anyway. So a number machine is a way of writing rules using a flow diagram with input and output. So I will show you an example. This is our number machine. Okay, if you can see, we have an input. Input means this is the input is the first number or the starting number with a given rule, okay? So we need to have a starting number, which is our input number. So once we put and then we have the rule, so we will have a result. The output means is the result. The input is the starting number. Using our given rule, so that means to say if we have a rule and a starting number, we will have a result, isn't it? Result, answer, or the output. So 1 plus 9 is 10. Now we have again 12 plus 9, it will give us 21. And then again 15.4 plus 9, it will give us 24.4 as an output. So meaning these are our output. Okay, so another example. Martin calculate the output of this function machine. So if we are using this rule with all these numbers, these are the sequence 2, 0.5, 2.4. So each time we are going to multiply by 6. 2 times 6 is the output or the result is 12. 0.5 times 6 is 3. Okay, 2.4 times 6 equals 14.4. Do you remember in multiplying decimals? So let's forget all about the decimal first. 5 times 6 is 30. But since we have one decimal point, so the decimal point here now, it is 3. Okay, so next one is we have division. If you notice, we have the first missing number. Okay, so since we have the starter or the input, we can work out the output here. So 18 divided by 3 is 6. Okay, now, so if for example, something divided by 3 is 15, this is the same thing like a number divided by 3, the outcome or the answer is, this is division, is 15. So what is, every time that the first number is missing, okay, and it is division, we are going to use the opposite or the inverse of division. Okay, since the first number, the starter, is missing, then we are going to use the inverse or the opposite of division or multiplication or addition or subtraction. But since our rule here is divide by 3, therefore we are going to multiply. We are going back. So the division, the inverse of division is multiplication. So 15 times 3 gives us 45. Therefore, our input here or the starting number is 45. If you can check, 45 divided by 3 equals 15. Now, we have the next one. Since I told you the first number is missing, a number divided by 3 equals 9. So since it's division, then the opposite is multiplication. Do you understand? So you have to think of the missing number. The first number is missing, therefore we are going to check the opposite. So you are going back. Okay? So how we are going to find that one? The inverse is, because if it's going like that, we are going to use division because the first number is not missing. But if the first number you are going back, it's the opposite, then you are going to multiply. So 9 times 3 is 27. So if you check now, your answer, if it's correct, 27 divided by 3 is 9. Okay, let's move to the next example. Now, in your textbook, in your student book, page 138, question 1, would you mind to try first before we are going to answer together? Okay, try to answer first and then check your answer later. Pause your video. Okay, check your answers now. So I think this one is very easy for you, isn't it? So you can do it by yourself because it's only addition. So 14 plus 7 is 21. 96 plus 7 is 103. Okay. Then 104 plus 7 is 111. And then 108 plus 7 is 250. Okay, did you do it correctly? You can check your work now. Now let's go to letter B. Remember our lesson before in multiplying by 10? When we are multiplying by 10, we are going to move our decimal to the right once. Okay, so let's move 2.5 times 1. So it will become 25, right? Then 1.8 times 10 is, move the decimal once, so it will be 18. Then move the decimal once to the right, so it will be 7. Move to the decimal to the right, so it will be 4.3. Okay, I hope you have done this all correct. Now, let's do letter D. It's division by 10, dividing by 10. Remember, these are all whole number. So make sure that your decimal is always, remember the decimal? The decimal is always after the unit place. So always at the end. So if we are dividing by 10, if we don't have any zero, we are going to move our decimal to the left. So now the answer here is 0.9. Okay, then 2.7 because we move the decimal once to the left. And then again, we will move once again, so it will be 10.7. Okay, then we will move once again, so it will be 342.1. Okay, next. So you can do letter C because it's only subtraction. You know how to divide, to subtract. You can do it by yourself. Now here in letter E, we don't have the input. So we need, so that meaning the first number is missing. So a number multiplied by 10, it will give us 1.2. So you are going to go back the opposite. Because here it's missing, it's going, the arrow is going there. So we are going to multiply. But since the input is missing or the starting number is missing, so you have to go back. We start from here. So therefore, the multiplication now will become what? Divide. So 1.2 divided by 10 is, so you are going back. So 0.12. And then go back. So 0, I will write it here. 0.64. Okay? Point. Again, we are going back. So that will be 1.26. Later, we will check our answer, okay? Then we will go back once to the left. So now it will be 1.94. Now let's check our answer if it's correct. So we are going to check by going back. Okay, so 0.12 times 10. So we are going to the right once. So it's correct. 0.64 times 10. So we will move once to the right. So 6.4. 1.26 times 10. So it will be 12.6. 1.94 times 10. It will be 19.4. Okay, I hope you understand this part. So this is, don't forget, when the input is missing, you're going to do the inverse of the rule. Okay, so instead of multiply, you need to divide by 10. Now the same thing is true in letter F. Okay, so we don't have the input, but we have the output, meaning we don't have the first number, we have the rule, but we have the result. So instead of moving forward, you are going to move backwards. Okay, so meaning we are going to multiply. Understood? So 1.2 times 100. So we are going to move how many times when we are dividing by 100 or multiplying by 100? We are going to move our decimal 2 times to the right because this is multiplication now. So 1 and 2. Therefore, the answer here is 120. Okay, then we will move 2 times. So 90 times 100, of course, it is 9,000. Yes, okay. Then 10 times 100, it will be 1,000. Then the next is 4.5 times 100. So we are going to move 1 and 2. So it will be 450. Okay. So now let's check our answer by using the division now because we have found already the input number. So 120 divided by 100. So we have 1 and 2. So that is correct. 9,000 divided by 100. So we are going to cut 2. So 90. Correct. Okay. 1,000 divided by 100. So we are going to cut 2 zeros. So it's 10. Correct. 450 divided by 100. So it will be 4.5. Okay, year 6, I hope you understand how to use the number machine. Check your answers whether you have done it correctly or not. If you don't understand, you can repeat and watch again the video. So I hope you got it all correctly in answering your student book page. What page? 138, question 1. You can do more exercises in the student book. In page 139, there are more questions here and you can do it by yourself for more practice. Okay? Okay, let's try this problem. Nasser used this number machine to create a sequence. The rule is multiply 3, then add 4. So let's complete his work. But we have already here 1 times 3, and then after multiplying by 3, we will add 4. So what do you think is the number? So let's try. 1 times 3 is 3. Okay, plus 3 plus 4 is 7. Therefore, the answer here is 7. Oh, sorry. I'll erase it. So 1 times 3 is 3. Let's put here. 3 plus 4 is 7. Okay. Now, since we don't have, what did I tell you a while ago? If we don't have the starting number, then we are going to do, so this one we move forward like this. Since the first number is missing, we are going to go back. So if it is plus, we are going to start first minus 4, and then afterwards we will divide. Since this is multiply, so what's the opposite of multiplication? We will divide. So let's try now. 13 minus 4, what will be? It is 9. So let's write here 9. I'll make it bigger. Let's write. So the answer there is 13 minus 4 is 9. Divided by 3, what will be? Is 3. Correct. Now let's check our answer if it's correct. 3 times 3, yes, it's 9. Plus 4 is 13. So it's correct. Now let's try the other one. So 19, so you have to do this. 19 minus 4 is 15. Okay, so this will be 15 now because we are now answering this one. Okay, then 15 divided by 3. Correct, it is 5. Okay, so we say, let's check now if our answer is correct. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 4 is 19. So our answer is correct. Let's make another question. I'll erase this one. Okay, I will add some. For example, we have let's say 25 here. So if we are going to subtract 25 minus 4, what will be the answer if we say 25 minus 4 is 21? Okay, divided by 3 is, what will be now? 7. So let's check if our answer is correct. 7 times 3 is 21. Plus 4 is 25. So our answer is correct. So don't forget that when we are finding or when we are calculating the missing number, the first missing number, you are going to do the inverse. All right? I hope you understand this one. Okay, let's see if we have another. Okay, let's have another example. For example, we have here, our number is 3. Let's change the color. Okay, our starting number is 3. Okay, so 3 plus 5 is 8. Minus 2 is 6. Now, how about if I have a number here which is 12? Okay, so I don't know the first number here. So you have to go back. Okay, what's the opposite of minus 2? Then we are going to add 2. Then plus 5 means minus 5. So that we will get the starting number or the input. So 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 minus 5 is 9. Okay, now let's see here. 9 plus 5 is 14, minus 2 is 12. Therefore, our answer is correct. So year 6, so whenever you have the starting number, you're going to follow the rule that is given in the middle to find the output. But when the first number is missing, okay, if the first number is missing, you're going to do the opposite. So you are going to go back. So the opposite or the inverse of plus 4, it will be minus 4. And the opposite of multiply 3, it's divided by 3. Then you will find the starting number. Same is true here. So we don't know the first number here. Therefore, if it's minus, you will do plus 2. And then plus 5, it will become minus 5, so that we will find the first missing number or the input. Okay, is that clear? I hope you understand my explanation, and see you tomorrow for the next lesson. Bye, year 6. Thank you for listening. If you are confused, always watch my video. Bye for now.